Hi, hello, dear students. Today we are going to see the lesson CBSE Class 11 Computer System Overview. So, last class we have seen this mobile system, right? Mobile system overview only we have seen last class. So, this is a diagram. So, last class we seen this only. So, what is mean by SIM, transceiver, and then CPU? That mobile is CPU. In that CPU we have communication processor and also APU and then GPU processors that are inbuilt in the CPU, and we seen that power management and memory, storage, camera unit. At last we seen display subsystem also. So only I have explained the images. Now we are going to see the theory part one by one. So now we are going to talk about the mobile processor. So we'll see. Okay, so now we are going to talk about mobile processor. What is mean by mobile processor? Is nothing but it is the mobile CPU. So it is inbuilt in the mobile. So inside of the mobile we can see the processor. Okay, so what it is? It is the brain of this smartphone. So how the CPU is the brain of the computer. Okay, it's the same way it is the brain of the smartphone. It has two subprocessors. One is a communication processing unit, and second one is APU and GPU, that subsystem. Okay, so first we'll see communications processing unit. This subsystem is responsible for making and receiving phone calls on a mobile handset. So we know that mobile phone means it is mainly for telephone purpose or communication purpose. So some person will call us and then we will take the call and we'll receive the call and we will speak with them and we will communicate with them. And also if we are making the call, the signal will goes to the receiver antenna or tower, and after that only they will get the call and they will attend and they will communicate with us. So எப்படி வந்து இந்த கம்யூனிகேஷன் ப்ராசஸர் வந்து ஒர்க் ஆகுது அப்படின்னா, டெலிஃபோன் ஆர் இந்த மொபைல் சிஸ்டம் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் நம்மக்கிட்ட வந்து பார்த்தோன்னா சிம்மு தான் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். சிம் மூலமாக என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னா, நம்ம மொபைல் வந்து ட்ரான்ஸ் ரிசீவர்ன்ற ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் இருக்குது. இந்த ட்ரான்ஸ் ரிசீவர்ன்றது என்ன அப்படின்னா, that antenna will act as transmitter as well as the receiver. ஸோ எப்போ வந்து நான் கால் பண்ணுறனோ அப்போ வந்து என்னுடைய டவரில் வந்து பார்த்தோன்னா ஒரு சிக்னல் வந்து நான் யாருக்கு கால் பண்ணுறனோ அவங்களோட டவருக்கு ஒரு சிக்னலை டிரான்ஸ்மிட் பண்ணும். ஸோ என்னுடைய டவரில் இருந்து ரிசீவரோட டவருக்கு சிக்னல் டிரான்ஸ்மிட் பண்ணும். அப்புறம் ரிசீவர் ஆண்டனாவிலேருந்து அவங்க சிக்னலை அவங்க மொபைலுக்கு ரிசீவ் பண்ணிக்குவாங்க. அதே மாதிரி என்னோட ஆண்டனா வந்து டிரான்ஸ்மிட்டராகவும் ஆக்ட் ஆகும், ரிசீவராகவும் ஆக்ட் ஆகும். நான் கால் பண்ணும்போது டிரான்ஸ்மிட்டராகவும், மற்றவங்க கால் பண்ணும்போது என்னோட ஆண்டனா ரிசீவராகவும் ஒர்க் ஆகும். ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ இந்த டிரான்ஸ்மிட்டர் ரிசீவர் எப்படி ஒர்க் ஆகுது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம்னா, த்ரூ சிம் மூலமாக தான் இங்கே நமக்கு எல்லா ஃபங்க்ஷனுமே வந்து நடக்குது. ஸோ அதுதான் இங்கே சொல்கிறாங்க, இட் இஸ் a digital signal processor that helps it work with RF transceiver and the audio subsystem. So RF transceiver is nothing but that is radio frequency transceiver. So the calling system, that calling system as RF transceiver. RF means radio frequency. So radio frequency only it using, and it is used for connecting the calls also. Okay, so this is the first subprocessor, that is a communication. Second one, it is a radio signal management unit. Yes, through the radio signal only we are communicating with other person. Whoever in the world we can communicate with any other person. It is responsible for connecting SIM to the base station through radio signal. So it is responsible. It is used for connecting the SIM with the help of the RF signal. So what are the network we can connect means we can connect 3G, LTE, 4G, LTE, and then 5G like that. Next one is the application processing unit. This subsystem is responsible for governing controlling all types of operations taking place on a mobile system by running various types of mobile applications. So what it will do, this application processing unit means, so in the mobile we know that we are installing the application through Play Store. So after installing the application, we are doing some process like WPS or camera or Adobe or Photoshop. So like this, we are downloading so many applications. So this application, what it will mean, it will do the some particular task alone. If this camera means, it will take the picture alone or video. Other than, it will not edit the document or it will not merge a document. So that application will do some specific task alone. So this application processor will control and maintain all the application. What are the applications we are installed in our mobile system? It will control everything. So that is a function of the application processing unit. Now we are going to talk about display subsystem. So what is mean by display subsystem? So it is responsible for providing display facilities, touch sensitive interface and touch sensitive keyboards. So we know that we have a small computer, that is a mobile system. So how we can operate that mobile system means, we have touch screen. So with the help of the touch screen only, we can type the text or we can take the picture or we can give command or enter button. So it is entirely depending on touch screen system only. Okay, touch sensitive only. So it is a touch sensitive interface between the user and then the system. So and also we have a keyboard. That keyboard is also touch sensitive keyboards only. So everything is touch sensitive mode only. Next one, camera subsystem. It is designed to deliver a tightly bound image processing package and enable an improved overall pictures and video experience. We know that nowadays we are getting so much advanced cameras, that is a camera and then 50 MB and 60 MB, like this we have more advanced computers with AI enabled. So with the help of this camera, what we are going to do means, we can take pictures as well as the videos only. So it is an integrated image signal processor. So that image, how it is processing, how it is taking the image and video means, we have one processor. That processor name is image signal processor. So with the help of that processor only, we can take the video as well as the images. That ensures things like instant image capture. So whenever we are clicking the camera button, it will capture the image with high resolution support and image stabilization and other image enhancement. So we can taking the picture as well as it will have a HD print, that is high resolution support, and the image will have a stabilization. It will not blur. Okay, so whatever the image you are taking, that will be in the stable mode. And other image enhancement, that adding the filter, adding the graphic effects, like that we can add to the pictures. So that is related to the camera subsystem. Next we move on to mobile system memory. So the mobile system memory has two types. One is the RAM, another one is the ROM. So we know very well about the RAM. RAM is the random access memory. So it is the work memory of your mobile system. The installed mobile apps when run are first loaded in the RAM and then executed. So how this RAM will be work means, so we are installed so many applications. So once we are using some particular application means, so that will all the process that will be stored in the RAM only, and afterwards it will be executed through the RAM only. Okay, the more RAM you have on a smartphone, the better the performance and faster the phone will generally be. So if you are increasing your RAM capacity in your mobile system, your mobile will work faster. So defaultly we are getting 2 GB RAM. The advanced version is 4 GB RAM or 8 GB RAM or 16 GB RAM. So that is depending on your requirements. If you are going with advanced RAM, then your mobile will work very fast. Okay, it will enhance your mobile phone performance. RAM does not store information once the device is turned up. So it will do all the things. It will store the data and it will do the execute process in the RAM only. But once the mobile is getting shut down or switched off or restart means all the data will be erased from the RAM. Okay, and again it will take the application, it will take the process and it will do the execution. So this is the RAM memory. Next we are moving to ROM. ROM means we know that is read only memory. So what it is doing means it is a part of mobile system internal storage and it is not accessible for user to write on and is thus referred to as read only memory. So it is also the part of the mobile system and it is an internal storage, right? And it is not accessible for user. So user, we cannot use this one. We can't do any writing purpose here, but we can do only one thing, that is we can read the data. What are the data are stored in that memory, that read and that data and all we can read, that's all. The ROM is basically flash or technically EEPROM. So already in previous class we are discussed about the flash memory and EEPROM. EEPROM means electrically erasable programmable read only memory. So we have discussed this in last video. If you want, you can go through that video. Okay. Next, storage. The external storage of a mobile system is also called expandable storage. Actually, storage means that is a secondary storage device management only. So here we are going to use expandable storage. So we can say it comes in the form of SD cards or micro SD cards. Yes, we can insert in our system, right? So நம்மளோட மொபைலில் வந்து பார்த்தோன்னா மெமரி கார்டு இருக்குது, அதுதான் இங்கே SD. ஸோ 8GB 16 32 64 128GB இது மாதிரி நிறைய SD cards இருக்குது. நமக்கு வேணும்னு நம்மளோட மெமரியை நம்ம எக்ஸ்டெண்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். It is a storage which can be removed easily by you and can be used for storing pictures, music, videos and the likes. So in the extendable ஸ்டோரேஜில் வந்து பார்த்தோம்னா நம்ம என்ன டேட்டா வேணால் நம்ம ஈஸியாக ஸ்டோர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். உங்களுக்கு என்ன வீடியோ ஸ்டோர் பண்ணணும்னு தோணுதோ இல்லை என்ன இமேஜ் ஸ்டோர் பண்ணணும்னு தோணுதோ நீங்கள் ஸ்டோர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். அதே சமயத்தில் நம்ம இந்த SD கார்டை இன்செர்ட்டும் பண்ணிக்கலாம், ரிமூவும் பண்ணிக்கலாம். To an extent, even the cloud storage can also be categorized as external storage. ஸோ இந்த எக்ஸ்டர்னல் ஸ்டோரேஜில் வந்து பார்த்தோம்னா SD கார்டு மட்டும்தான் எக்ஸ்டர்னல் ஸ்டோரேஜான்னு பார்க்கும்போது கண்டிப்பாக இல்லை. ஈவன் க்ளவுட் ஸ்டோரேஜ் கூட நம்ம எக்ஸ்டர்னல் ஸ்டோரேஜ் சொல்லிக்கலாம். இப்போ நிறைய மொபைல்ஸ் வந்து பார்த்தோன்னா இன்பில்ட்டாகவே க்ளவுட் ஸ்டோரேஜோட தான் நமக்கு கிடைக்குது. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரியான க்ளவுட் ஸ்டோரேஜில் நம்ம டேட்டாஸை ஸ்டோர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஸோ நமக்கு ரொம்ப ஃபெமிலியராக தெரிஞ்சது என்னென்னு பார்த்தோம்னா கூகுள் ட்ரைவ். ஸோ அந்த கூகுள் ட்ரைவில் வந்து பார்த்தோம்னா இட் இஸ் நாட் அ டிவைஸ், that is virtually cloud storage. ஸோ இதில் நம்ம என்ன டேட்டா வேணால் நம்ம ஸ்டோர் பண்ணிக்கலாம், பட் that is limited one. Next, mobile phone. In the mobile phone we are using power management subsystem, that is battery. We are using the battery. Now we are going to talk about that battery only. This subsystem is responsible for providing power to your mobile system. ஸோ இந்த பேட்ரி என்ன பண்ணுது அப்படின்னா நம்மளோட மொபைல் ஃபோனுக்கு பவரை கொடுக்கறது தான் இதோட மெயின் ஒர்க். The mobile systems work on a limited power provided through an attached battery unit. ஸோ இங்கே வந்து நம்மளோட பவர் வந்து பார்த்தோன்னா லிமிட்டட் தான். எப்படின்னா நம்மளால் ஒரு 100% பேட்ரி மட்டும்தான் நம்மளால் யூஸ் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ அதுக்கு மேலே எக்ஸ்ட்ரா 200 அது மாதிரிலாம் இல்லை, ஒன்லி லிமிட்டட் 100% பேட்ரி மட்டும்தான் நம்மளால் யூஸ் பண்ண முடியும். This subsystem is a battery management system that works with the battery charger and a battery unit and provides power to the mobile system in required form. ஸோ இந்த பேட்டரியில் வந்து பார்த்தோம்னா எப்படி இது ஒர்க் ஆகுது அப்படின்னா இந்த பேட்டரி வந்து பார்த்தோன்னா சார்ஜர் மூலமாக தான் ஒர்க் ஆகுது. ஸோ சார்ஜர் மூலமாக நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுறோன்னா மொபைலை சார்ஜ் பண்ணி, ஸோ எப்போ அது வந்து ஃபுல் ஆகுதோ 100% ரீச் ஆகுதோ அப்போ வந்து நம்மளோட சார்ஜ், அதாவது பேட்டரி வந்து ஃபுல் ஆகுதுன்னு அர்த்தம். ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறமேட்டா நம்ம வந்து என்ன பண்ணிக்கலாம், நம்ம மொபைலை வந்து நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Next we are moving to the concept that is types of software. We already discussed in the first video that what is mean by hardware and what is mean by software, and now we are going to continue the types of software also. So before that, I will tell you what is mean by hardware. So hardware means that is a physical components of a system and we can touch and then we can feel. So that is known as the hardware. And what is mean by software? Software means it is the set of instruction and we cannot touch and feel. So that is known as the software. Basically, that software has two types. One is the system software and another one is the application software. So what is mean by system software? The system software that controls internal computer operation with reading data from input device, transmitting processed information to the output devices, checking system components, converting data or instruction to computer understandable form, etc. is known as system software. Actually, what this system software is doing means actually it is controlling the internal operation. So what are the internal operation we are doing means we are reading the data from the input device and we are transmitting data. Once we got the input means we'll do the processing and we'll get the output, and that data output will be processed. That information we are sending to the output devices and checking the system components. So what are the devices we are connected with the system. So we are checking all the system. What are the systems or what are the components we are installed to the we are attached to the computer, like that, and converting the data or instruction to the computer understandable form. Actually, we are a human, we are speaking high level language, right? That high level language will be converted into machine level language, that is binary language, that is zeros and ones. Who is doing that conversion means this system software only converting high level language program into low level language. So this is the system software. The system software has two types. One is the operating system and another one is the language processor. So what is mean by operating system? So it is a program which acts as an interface between a user and the hardware. So operating system is nothing but it is a software. We know very well known softwares, that OS, system software or operating system, that is Windows OS, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, 11, like this. We have so many OS, like that Mac, Linux. So we have so many OS, right? So how it is acting means it is acting like an interface between user and system. ஸோ இது நம்மளோட சிஸ்டத்துக்கும் யூசருக்கும் மிடில் வந்து இவங்க ஒர்க் பண்ணுறாங்க, ஆக்ட் ஆகுறாங்க, ஒர்க் பண்ணுறாங்க. So OS controls all of the components of the computer system. So what are the systems or what are the components we are connected to the system? That OS is controlling all the components. Okay, so that is the main purpose of operating system. The major components of computer system. So first, what are the components I have to say, because so many times they are saying what are the components we are attached to the system, it is controlling. So what are the major components we are attached to the computer means first one hardware, second one operating system. That operating system has multiple types: single user OS, multi-user OS, time sharing OS, real-time OS, multi-processing OS, distributed OS, like that. And fourth one is application program. What are the application we have installed in our system? That is the application program. And last one, humanware, that is user. So we are also one of the component to the system. So totally 4 major components are there. First one is the hardware, second one operating system, third one application program, and fourth one is the humanware. Okay, now we are going to talk about the language processor or language translators. A language processor is a special type of computer software that can translate the source code into an object code or machine code. So what is mean by language processor? Actually, language processor is the software set of instruction. So what is going to do means it will convert the high level language into low level language. Here what is mean by source code? Source code is nothing but that is a high level language. We can use any kind of programming language like Python, C, C++. So that coding language is known as the high level language. That language will be converted into binary language, that is zeros and ones. That binary language is also known as object code or machine code. Okay, so the translator is translating high level language into the machine code. Okay, hence you should know the meaning of the terms source code or object code. Source code means high level language, object code means machine level language, that is zeros and ones, binary language. A source code refers to the program code written by a program. So who is writing this source code means the programmer, the user only writing this coding. A high level programming language such as C language, Java, etc. Object code. It is refers to a code usually in machine language or binary code. A language that computer can understand easily and run on hardware. So which language the computer knows means that is machine code or binary code. So binary code only the computers knows. Okay, it not understand the high level language. So we are converting that high level language into machine language or binary code. That is the object code. And this language processor has three types. One is the assembler, interpreter, third one compiler. Now I'll tell you what is mean by assembler. It converts the program written in assembly language into machine language. So actually we have one different types of language, that is the assembly level language. Some symbols, we can't understand that symbols. Okay, so that symbols language is known as the assembly language. What is this assembler is doing means it converting the assembly level language into the machine level language. So it's doing the conversion. Okay, so that is the assembler. Now interpreter. It is a very popular translator in all the programming language. We are using this interpreter only. It is a type of system software that translate and execute instruction written in a computer program line by line or unit by unit, etc. So what is mean by interpreter? So interpreter is like a system software, that is set of instruction, and what is doing mean is translating the programs in line by line. So it will read, if I have a 10 lines of coding, so what the interpreter will do means first it will read the first line, that will be in high level language. So it will convert it into low level language. Again it will read the second language and it will convert, and it will read third line and convert it into binary, and it will go and read the fourth line, that high level language, that converted into low level language. So line by line it will read and translate the coding into machine code. So that is the function of the interpreter. Next one, compiler. It is another type of system software that translate and execute instructions written in a computer program in one go method. So interpreter is converting line by line, right? But in compiler, this is also like a system software, and it is one go method. It will read all the 10 lines and then it will do the translation process. So this is the difference between interpreter and then compiler. So which one is efficiency means interpreter only the efficiency one. Okay, now application software. So we have completed the system software. Now we are moving to application software. So it performs a specific task. Application means what? We will download some application and it will do particular task alone. It will not do all the tasks. That particular application will do some particular function only. So that is the application software. And it has 4 types. One is a package. Second one, utilities. Third, customized software. And fourth one, developer tools. So these are the types of application software. So now we're going to see the first one, packages. So what is mean by packages? So actually it will come with group of applications, combined applications we can say. So that is known as the packages. So we can say Word processing software. So what kind of word processing software we have? MS Word, LibreOffice Word, OpenOffice Word. These are the word processing software. And spreadsheet means MS Calc, LibreOffice Calc, OpenOffice Calc. So like this, we have so much of application that will come with a package. So that is known as the packages. Next, utilities. What is mean by utilities? Utilities are those applications. So it is also one kind of application. It's going to do particular task alone. Application program that assists the computer by performing housekeeping functions like backing up disk or scanning or cleaning viruses or arranging the information. So utility is nothing but it is used for computer wellness, and we can use some housekeeping functions. So what kind of housekeeping function? We can take the backup. What are the things we are doing on daily basis? We can take the backup, or else we can go for scanning and cleaning the virus. So like this, we are using some application. No? That kind of software is known as the utilities. So what kind of utilities we are using nowadays? Text editor, backup utility, compression. We are reducing the file size. That is compression utility. This defragmenter, and we are allocating the memory spaces with help of the disk defragmenter, and then antivirus software. So these are known as the utilities. It is used for housekeeping function. Next, we are going for business software. So what is mean by business software? It is created for business requirement. It is not for house, and it is mainly for business. It used for business support. Okay, so like we can say inventory management system, payroll system. For payroll system, we will create one software. So we'll enter all the data into the software, and we can enable the receipt or some label. So like this, we can create the software for mainly for business purpose. That is business software. And financial accounting and customized software, these all will comes under the business software. And last one is the software libraries. We know that what is mean by libraries. Okay, it is a predefined and available to use suite of data and programming code in the form of pre-written code, functions, script, classes, etc. that can be used in the development of new software programs and applications. Actually, in the software libraries என்றது என்னன்னா, இது வந்து ஒரு ப்ரீடிஃபைன்டான ஒன்று. ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் நீங்கள் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணுறீங்க, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் பைத்தான் நான் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணுறேன் அப்படின்னா, அந்த பைத்தான்லேயே ப்ரீடிஃபைன்டாக பில்டின் ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ்லாம் வருது இல்லையா, சம், ஆவரேஜ், பர்சன்டேஜ், அது மாதிரி ஒரு சில லைப்ரரிஸ் எல்லாமே என்ன ஆகும்னா இன்பில்டாக அதிலே இருக்கும். ஸோ அது மூலமாக நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா, நமக்கு தேவையான கோடிங்கை நம்ம ரைட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு இந்த லைப்ரரிஸ்லேருந்து தான் அந்த கோடிங்லாம் எடுத்து நம்ம எழுதுகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸோ அதனால் ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராமை டெவலப்மெண்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்காக நமக்கு இந்த லைப்ரரிஸ்லாம் ரொம்ப தேவைப்படுது. ஸோ எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லணும்னா நம்பை, சைபை, பேண்டா லைப்ரரி, இது எல்லாமே பார்த்தோம்னா சாஃப்ட்வேர் லைப்ரரிஸ். ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ டியர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ். ஸோ இப்போதைக்கு நம்ம சிபிஎஸ்சி கிளாஸ் 11ல் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் யூனிட் மட்டும் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ ஐ நீட் யுவர் சப்போர்ட். நிறைய பேர் நீங்கள் வீடியோஸ் பார்க்குறீங்க, பட் யூ ஆர் நாட் சப்போர்ட்டிங் மை வீடியோ. ப்ளீஸ் encourage my video, share with your friends and share with anyone. If you're liking my content means please do like, subscribe and please support my channel. And thank you so much dear student. Thank you.